guys understand that the most people in this world, you ain't nothing but a number? You understand? Hey, big man, stand up. If you could, stand up, stand up. Do you understand that to most people in this world, you ain't nothing but a dollar sign? You get that? You boys play 7-on-7. I know some of you going to play 7-on-7 on Saturday. Strike force. This guy, that guy. You ain't nothing but a number, man. You ain't nothing but a dollar sign. But here right now, for me, for Coach, for all these guys, you're a human being, you're a man. Yep. And we respect that. You're not a dollar sign to me. I ain't making $1 off you. Don't want to make $1 off you. I came down here because I know where you're trying to get to. I know what you want to do. I know what your dreams are. And I don't know your story. I don't know what you've been through the last 17 years. But I've probably got a decent idea. The reason being, I got buddies, I got best friends that probably have stories similar to you. Maybe worse than you, maybe a little bit not as worse than you. I got one of my best friends, Lavernius Coles. Grew up in Jacksonville, Florida. 20 people in his hood. 17 of them are dead. 3 of them are alive. 1 of them's in jail. There's 2 of them that got out. I got another guy, one of my best friends, Byron Leftis. Grew up in the streets of D.C. Saw a man shot in the face and killed at 5 years old. So I may not know you, but I got friends that may have similar experiences like you do. And because of those experiences that my friends have had, a guy like me who grew up in the suburbs in East Tennessee and didn't have those experiences, I ain't got an excuse not to be successful. Because if they can get out and make men of themselves and be providers and supporters for their family, you dang sure I know I can. So that's why I'm here. I'm here for you. These coaches are here for you. These rules are set up to kind of put you on the edge for a reason. You ain't never been put on the edge, Furman. You've been told anything and everything that you wanted to hear. They told you what you wanted to hear. Why? Because you're a number to them. You are money. You're money to them. Probably the only person that's ever told you anything that meant anything, and that's why you respect her, is Miss Mello, right or wrong? Miss Mello, right? I know Miss Mello. I've been down there. I've been to Miami Central High School. I know Rakeem Cato. I know Tommy Schuler. I know some of these guys you know. And it blows my mind. I can't fathom how Cato and Schuler have been able to get out of the environment that they grew up in, and now they're trying to make good of themselves. They use the game of football to do that. And you guys are trying to do the same thing. Right or wrong? Right?
Right, sir.
Absolutely. Because you know there's something in your heart that's telling you, man, there's something out there better for me. That's what Byron always tells me. He said, Chad, he said, when I was growing up and I see all these things on the street, there's just something in my heart telling me there's something out there better, man. I know there's something out there better, and I ain't letting anything stop me from getting that to see what it is. That's what he told me. And you can tell we're getting old now because instead of talking about ball, we talk about politics and all kinds of stuff. But I respect that man. And I respect you for what you're going through. And you need to have enough respect for yourself and your story and what you're going through right now and the things that you're dealing with to say, you know what? I ain't going to be a statistic. I ain't going to be a number. I'm going to change it. I'm going to flip the script. Okay? The men in my life that have failed me up until this point, I'm not going down that same road that they've gone down. I'm not setting that example that they've set for me. That's the wrong example. I'm flipping the script on it. I'm breaking the cycle. I'm changing it. It starts with me. I'm breaking the cycle. I ain't going to be that man because I know it ain't right. Can you imagine, each and every one of you, how powerful your story can be 10 years from now when you go back to your high school and you see a little Furman sitting there at 9th grade. You see a little Lamar sitting there at 10th grade. And you come up to him and go, hey man, I've been right in your seat. I went to this school. You can get out of here, man. You can do something about it. There's hope for you. Let me help you. Let me show you. Let me lead you. You think that, would they believe me or are they going to believe you more? Who? Me or you? Who are they going to believe more? You. Why? You've been there. You've done that. You've been in the exact same situation. Now, they may respect what I've got to say, but they really going to listen to you. Is that something you guys didn't know? So that discipline under authority, it's easy to be disciplined under authority when you agree, right? If you agree with the authority, yeah, I'll be disciplined all day. But you didn't agree with the authority last night, right or wrong? Right. He said, we're going to move you to guard. You didn't agree with that. That's when you're challenged as a real man. It's when you have to come under discipline, under the authority, and you don't agree with it. Have you ever had a coach you agree with? Every time you agreed with every coach you've ever played for? Huh? No. Right? Just because they got coach behind their name don't mean they coach. That doesn't mean anything. So you're going to disagree with the coaches. You're going to have disagreements, but that discipline, training yourself to still come under that authority, is going to make you a better football player. Because there are going to be situations later on in life or in the football game where you got to be disciplined. Man, there's a creator out there. And he's got a higher purpose. He's got a greater purpose that none of us, it's hard for us to see. But as you go through this journey, he starts giving you just little tidbits. You start realizing, okay, man, I see that now. I didn't see that when I was in this situation. But now I see it now. Now I'm starting to understand. You know what I mean? So, to be disciplined under authority, you got to understand you got to be disciplined when you disagree, number one. And number two, you got to have a little faith. You got to have some faith, man. You got to believe. You got to believe. Offensive football, that's all it's about is faith and belief. Because let me tell you something. If you call a play, you guys break the huddle, and only 8 guys believe, it ain't happening. I promise you that. They can put 7 guys out there on defense. You're going to fail.
Here, you know, I think I believe in Santa Claus, and I believe there's somebody up there. And sometimes I talk to him, and he says, well, he can't help us. He was the only man that lives that worse than you're married and your own children. There's a mess over there.
It was nice talking to you. Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Tell your grandson I said thank you for his service out over there. All right, thank you.